Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and this one's going to be, I don't know, it's a little different. I'll probably pull cards and stuff, but I've got some stuff to say because some weird ass shit is going on. Probably shouldn't have cussed right off the bat, but it is what it is. YouTube knows that by now, and if it gets demonetized, I don't care. So, anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. So, okay, right as I sat down, I wasn't even gonna do this recording, reading, whatever you want to call it, this message right now. I guess I was gonna do it later if it popped up, but I wasn't in any rush, that's for sure. And so maybe somebody wasn't in a rush to do something. They took their time and now they wish they didn't. Like, shit, I should have I should have done something sooner. So someone might be feeling that way. But, you snooze, you lose. I don't know. That's why I said that. But I came up here because of what I'm going to explain. But when I sat at the table before I hit record, I literally, I was like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. And I started getting shaky, like, oh my God. And I'm like covering my eyes. I'm sitting here like this going, like I can't see this, or I don't want to see this, or something. I don't know what it is. Someone's like, they're shaky and freaking out, because that's what that felt like, and I'm totally fine. But I don't know what that's all about. I really don't, but I would like to know. Maybe we'll find out. Might not even be for anyone I know or me or whatever, but that energy's in here, and someone's just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't know why I want to keep saying that. So, okay. We're getting ready to begin. So, okay, now I'm getting that little woozy, dizzy feeling. So, spirit's definitely here. They're here anyways with the weird shit that's going on. There are no coincidences. I don't care. Certain things are signs, even if it's like a technical glitch and stuff, you know what I mean? It's when things happen and what it means to you when it presents itself. That's what's important. So, I just felt like I was going to be Sebastian, like getting ready to do the orchestra where the sisters start singing and then where the fuck is Ariel? So maybe someone's MIA, or you're not part of a situation anymore or something. Because she was off exploring when she shouldn't have been, because her father didn't want her to. But she was like, screw you, Dad. I'm going to go explore. So I don't know why that popped in like that. So maybe there's a child going against their parents' wishes and they're just out on an adventure or some shit. Well, I did have an adventure today and it was amazing. This part was really fun and amazing. Actually, all of this is really cool in a weird way. But, all right. So, I shall start at the beginning. It's not really, just of today. So I did a reading earlier, and no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. That's the one that I upload. Okay, anyways, don't mind me. So, all right, spirit center my ass, because when I get overly excited, I tend to just blah, 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 like ramble, and I don't want to do that on here. So I was getting ready to do another reading, and this was earlier today, and it was going to be for my second channel, because I have a second channel anyways. I don't have anything on it because that's not where I was investing my time. And the first weird thing is I was sitting there and I'm like, all right, so let's go back to the beginning. And that's what the basis of the video was going to be. And I'm not going to tell you about what and whatever, but it's like, go back to the beginning. So maybe somebody needs to go back to the beginning and look over a few things, and maybe they're doing it, and that might be why they're going, oh my goodness, kind of thing. Who knows? But that's what I kept hearing in my head, and I was like, all right, so how am I going to do this? What is this about? So I'm sitting here, and I was going to hit record, and I'm just like, I don't know, how do I start this? So I started shuffling some of the mouthy bastard cards, the unicorn cards that I have. And in my head, because I was like, what should this, like, should I do this video? What should it be about? And in my head, I heard don't. And then the card that came out, I kept it out, was whatever you were thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So I was like, all right, well, noted, spirit. I mean, I heard don't, then that came out. So I'm like, I guess it's not the time to put anything over there right now. So I'm just, continuing to focus on this channel. And, if there are videos that certain people don't want to watch, they don't have to. You know what I mean? If it's not something you want to listen to, there's plenty of other content on here, and maybe that's the point Spirit's trying to make. But after that, I was like, all right, I'm going to listen to some music to get some inspiration for a reading, because I was like, well, if I'm not going to do that, then I'll just do a reading. And the song that came on was by Michael Jackson, and I had never heard this one because it was one of his quote-unquote newer ones or later songs before he passed. And it's called Keep the Faith, which I don't have my phone with me, but anyways, the lyrics, like, either listen to the song. If you do, make sure that you can read the lyrics along with it, because there are some words that are hard to understand the way he's singing. But it's basically about, the song is about having faith in your dreams and achieving your goals. It's what I was talking about, like the question I had asked, and that's the song that came on. It wasn't in my playlist or anything. And the ad right before the song played, I'm not even kidding you, was I Saw the Sign by Ace of Base. That's what they were singing. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. That's what it I was like, all right, well, if that is not the clearest friggin' sign I have ever received in my entire life, like, that was just like, whoop, there it is. I was like, okay, yeah, keep the faith. And I do have faith in my channel and what I'm doing, but I just thought it was so funny because I was like, well, you answered me like point blank. It was like no beating around the bush, no cryptic shit, just whoop, there it is. So maybe some of you are receiving signs that are just totally in your face and you can't deny whatever it is anymore. Which I don't know. So anyways, that happened and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do this video right now. Not that, well, maybe this is a video I was going to do then, but I didn't realize I was going to do it till now because I wasn't supposed to till now, You never know, but because it was just going to be a collective message. And I did want to share that in the video I was going to do earlier because I just thought that was cool. I was like, wow. But then I was like, nope, not going to do this. I heard to go somewhere. And this wasn't a person sending me anywhere. It was all me. Like, me and Spirit and my team and whatever. It wasn't like someone sending me a message saying, I left you a gift, or I left something somewhere, or anything like that. Not like what was happening before. Well, okay. I just felt the urge, and it is raining like a mofo today. I mean, it's not real bad right now. It's sprinkling, but it's off and on showers. And it was raining pretty hard when I heard to go to a specific place. And I'm like, but it's really raining. I was like, I'll just go for a drive, maybe, and head that way. Maybe I'll just, feel things and whatever. And actually the drive was really peaceful, really quiet. I was listening to music. I wasn't, like, nothing. I did have some deja vu while I was driving. And I remember saying to myself, like, I've totally done this before. And I know I've driven down that road a lot before, but that's not what it felt like. It was like literally with the window wipers going and the part of the road that I was on and my intention, it was like I had already done all of that before. And I'm like, I wonder what we're doing today is what I was thinking. So I'm driving, and of course I get into, because I ended up going to the bog area that I talk about, Muddy River Bog, all that crap. So I went there, and when I left the house, it was raining, but not that bad. When I got into that town, it was like torrential downpours, and I'm like, of course I get out here and it's just like the sky's like, here you go. And what's even funnier about that is yesterday, I don't know, I'm just like so happy. And I was really this was really fun, so maybe that's why I'm so happy. But anyways, um yesterday I heard in my head it's gonna rain on your head, because I saw some like rain clouds and stuff, and it didn't really rain until the evening, so that didn't happen. But I said it to the cat, I'm like, it's gonna rain on your head. And it did rain on my head today, not yesterday, but Spirit was letting me know it's gonna rain on your head, and it did. And it was, oh my god, it was so freeing and wonderful. Like, I love walking anyways. I went for a walk last evening on the causeway, and I got some cool pictures of the sun like setting behind these huge clouds over the water, and I put it on my Facebook. But it was humid as a mofo last night. Like, I sweated my ass off walking, but it was a good walk, and I'm sure I burned quite a few calories, so yay. But I was just listening to my music, and my music didn't screw up this time, so it wasn't the headphones. Like, I proved it again to myself. So anyways, because if any of you seen that reading where I explained I went to one location and the songs went nuts on my playlist, and I was like, what the fuck? But when I left the area, it stopped, and it didn't do it again this time when I was walking, and I was sweating and doing the same thing. So I don't know, it was weird. But anyways, I don't know why I'm laughing all of a sudden. So I get to the bog, and I had an intention in mind, because a while ago I had mentioned a gift that I had bestowed upon thy enemy. And I actually left it in a couple places. There were 3 places because I kept moving it. And the first place, it was never found there, and I knew it wasn't. I just had the urge to pick it up and move it. So I moved it to a spot at the Legion where that flashing lights were at me. And it's so overgrown now because of all the rain and stuff that where I put it, just anyone walking through would not see it. You would literally have to go look. And someone did, because they left the box there. They left what I left there, and I'll explain in a minute. They didn't touch it, take it with them, or anything. They left a Taco Bell packet right beside it. The ones that have the sayings on it. It was a hot sauce. It was the hot one, not the mild. But anyways, it said, "We will see." And I'm like, yeah, that was meant for that. Like, haha, we will see. Yeah, you will. So anyways, I had gone back one day. Oh, the day that the music went nuts. Was it that day? I think it was. It could have been a different day. But either way, it doesn't matter. I went back and I took the box with me. I took it back. And I'm like, all right. Well, I ended up leaving it down by the bridge where the fishing pole, the makeshift fishing pole thing was, with the quarter that I left. Well, I put it there with that same fishing pole. I taped it back together. I fixed it, which, I mean, you can't really fish with it because it's just fucking tape. But it was the point I was proving catching a problem. And I don't know if anyone saw it there. They might have, but nobody moved it. Nobody touched it. And I heard to go get it. And I was like, why? Like, I don't care about the damn box. What I did with it is done. And I just had this urge. So that's where I went. And, well, okay. So I get to the bog, and it's fucking downpouring. And I walk out to where the bench was. I had left a rose that said change is coming or something. Change is going to come. And I had left one of my coffee cups, which is so funny. I had left one of my coffee cups there still had ice in it, and there was a key, and I put a tag on it a while ago that said home is where the heart is, and I put the key inside the cup. Well, whoever went there cleaned up the mess, or all the stuff that was there, picked up my cup, the twisted tea can that was there. They left the rose, but they threw the key. So I grabbed the key and I took it with me, because I'm just going to huck it in the trash, because I feel like the person who saw that and threw it, they either didn't understand it or was part of the problem, like, because lack of understanding is just wonderful with these mofos, just saying. But anyways, So I took it back and I took the rose and everything, and I have that shit in my car because I gotta throw it away. I just haven't yet. But before I hit record, this has never happened either. It was perfectly fine and normal. There's a green streak right here on this label. And I had been messing with this label, like just smoothing it out up here and stuff so there was no wrinkles because I was watching something and just kind of moving it up. It wasn't green. There was no marker on it, no marks, no nothing. I didn't touch any markers. I didn't do that. I don't know if the ink is running, but the ink has never ran like that before on any of my other cups with the stickers. So it's just, it was weird because during all this crap, Team Green was significant. The color green was really significant, and it's just so fucked up that today, with all this crap, that this showed up on my cup, and it's never done that ever. And I get, you guys know, I get coffees all the fucking time. But anyways, so there was that, but I was like, wow, weird, but cool. So yeah, I went out there, and as I'm walking, it's downpouring, and I'm not even kidding you. I only get halfway, and this is not a long trail to that bench. I get halfway there, and I am like soaked. It's like in the movies when the water's just like dripping down your face, like you're in the shower. And I was just like, this is so much fun. I was like a little kid playing in mud puddles and shit. I didn't put on my muck boots. I trudged through the mud with no protection. I just walked right through the shit and didn't care, without a care in the world. And that's literally what I did. And it was so, I got soaked. Like, soaked. My seat is probably soaked in my car because I was drenched. I didn't think ahead and bring a towel, but I honestly didn't think I was going to get out and walk. But the second I did that little walk, I was like, this is fun. So then I go across the street to the river, and because there's like four-wheeler trails down there and stuff, and the trails were really flooded. Like, you definitely need your muck boots there. But I I was like Rick Charette, you know, mud, mud, I love mud. I'm absolutely positively wild about mud. You can't go around it. You gotta go through it. I did. I went through it all. My sneakers are soaked. They're drying now. But I was like, I'm wet anyways, who cares? So I'm like squishing, squashing all the way out there. And of course, I grabbed the fishing pole and the box. And when I got back to the car, I cut the box off from the pole because I had it tied with twine to it. And I kept the box, I kept the gift, which I'll explain in a second. And then I left the pole somewhere because I was like, oh, the other thing that they left, like when they cleaned up everything else, they left rotten apples. Well, one of them was fine; it was whole, and there was two that had been bitten and they were like rotten. Because I used to talk about don't eat the rotten fruit, or so and so's the rotten fruit, or this person isn't the rotten fruit, and I say apples are significant. Well, there were three apples there, and one was good and two were bad. So, anyways, I don't know what that fully represented, what the intention was, but I saw it. So, the box, okay, the gift that I gave thy enemies, I did say I did it with love, and that is the truth. I know that the way that I was saying it when I said it, it sounded kind of sarcastic, like, but that's the truth. I made a divot box, and a lot of people might be afraid of things like that because they don't understand what they are. It contains a problem. It's like that's why people usually make them, is like there's usually evil inside of them because you're trapping it in there. Like, we don't want this all over the place. We want this in this little box. And I put a bunch of trinkets that those creepy people had left me in there. Not all of them. I still have some somewhere else, but I put certain things in there, and because I was prompted to. I don't know, the way that I did it, that was part of that ritual thing that I had done. That was to contain negative energy so that it didn't spread like wildfire, so that it wouldn't, you don't want to release that crap. And karma will come to those people regardless of that box. That was not the intention behind it. And that's probably why Spirit wanted me to take it back, because there's something I'm going to end up doing with it. I'm not opening it. I'm keeping all that crap contained in there just because that's the purpose of it. So if it seemed terrifying to somebody or weird or creepy or too witchy or whatever, that's what it is. That was the intention. That's why it was created. And actually all the markings on the box, inside and outside, stand for protection. um, it's not like the evil eye or anything like that, which actually the evil eye is a form of protection. It wards off evil. But um, I don't know. So I was drawn to get that, and I went for this lovely walk in the rain, got soaked, had fun. Um, and then I did the video that I did earlier was still uploading, and I changed the thumbnail and stuff, and I was just waiting for the monetization to finish checking. And of course, when I looked at it, it was 11%, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll give it a few minutes and go back and then post it publicly. And this has never happened to me. Never. I don't even know how the hell it happened. I Googled it and everything. This video is like, it's called The Lie. The lie that was told was fated or something like that. Like it was supposed to happen. It was a destined lie, I guess. Something like that. I can't remember the exact title. But I'm wearing a blue tank top in it, which I'm not wearing it now because it's soaking wet. It's hanging on my fan, drying. But anyways, excuse me. So I was just waiting for that, and it saved to the shorts because it said it was done. And I went back and I'm like, it's not on my list. Where the fuck is? I was like, where'd the video go? How did it get deleted? I didn't delete it. I was like, I was waiting for YouTube to finish their monetization checking, and then I went to my YouTube, not the studio where you edit stuff, and it showed it there, but it had the little shorts thing in the corner, and I'm like, did it only upload like the first minute of the video or something? Like that's what I was thinking, because if you do short clips, they automatically save to shorts because they're short. And especially if you have that option on your channel, like depending on, you know, what you've unlocked on your channel. But I don't really do shorts. I was thinking about it, but I just didn't know how to do a little one. Well, anyways, when I saw that, I'm like, what? So I go back into the studio and click on the shorts, and sure as shit, there it is. And I'm like, all right, is it just a minute long? And I click on it. No, it's the full video. It's like almost 50 minutes long. And I'm like, how the hell did that save there? Because I didn't click anything, nothing. And I Googled like the longest shorts videos they have, and I think it was like 15 minutes long is the longest ones, and not every YouTuber can actually post a short that's that long. They're usually like 60 seconds long to a couple minutes or something. They're not supposed to be long. That's why they're called shorts. And I'm like, I just don't understand how this happened. So as I'm looking at it, like trying to figure out how to put it to the, you know, back to where it should be, I can't. I'm gonna have to either re-upload it. I did share it, so it's under my shorts if you want to watch the video. It's a full length one. I did, but whatever. I think I might just leave it there because I feel like it's done on purpose. Because it's not where it's supposed to be. It's not where it's supposed to be. Something was moved. Well, I moved something today. Just saying. Maybe someone's noticing. It's not where it's supposed to be. What the hell? But anyways, moving on from that. Yeah, with the shorts thing, I was like, what the fuck? And when I noticed it, I screenshot it on my tablet, which I'm recording on, so I can't show you guys. But it was at 4:44 p.m. And what's really weird is not only the team green thing I was talking about. Maybe this is why coffee is significant. Who knows? It's delicious. But anyways, besides that, what was I saying? Team green. Oh, that day that I was at the rest area last year sometime, I don't remember exactly when. I talked about it on here before, where I was there and this car like slowed down and whipped in because they almost drove by, like they were looking for me or they were looking for that spot. And the people that I talked to were from New Hampshire. And there's just significance with all that. But this dude was mimicking my videos and saying shit that I've said. And he mentioned, not only did he talk about the town of Bethel and where my grandfather, my father's father, is buried. He was talking about Chinese food because I said there's a significance with Chinese food, and I just all the crap he said. I was like, you're making it fucking obvious. But he mentioned the number 444. He goes, do you know what the number 444 means? Like, he literally asked me that. And I was just like, okay. Um, and then I had these stickers on my car where they were like fishing hooks, orange hooks. Like, I kept hearing follow orange and all that crap. And fishing analogies. Well, they were hooks. And it was for my mom's boyfriend's friend who had passed away. They were memorial stickers. Well, and there were some other ones and whatever. But he literally took a picture of them. He was like, oh, can I take a picture of these? My daughter would like to have something like this as a tattoo. And his wife kind of looked at him like, why are you asking her that? Like, the look on her face was, I think you're taking it too far, but he was drunk, so of course he was. People get loose-lipped when they're drinking, just saying. But anyways, so he took a picture of it because at the time, I'm just kind of like, I guess so. I probably never should have let him do that. Well, guess what? Those stickers are gone now. I got goo gone and got rid of all the goo, all of it, because I was just like, sorry, my mom's boyfriend's friend. Rest easy, but you got to come off my car because I don't want the problem people looking at that crap. So I'm basically changing things up because they do say if you have like a stalker or anyone who's keeping tabs on you, will say, it's not good to have those markings on your vehicle because there could be a bunch of vehicles and they'll be like, oh, well, so and so has that sticker, or so and so has that license plate cover, or so and so has this or that or whatever. Like there's some distinguishing feature on a vehicle, or on your vehicle, whoever's, that they'll recognize. And that's true because if you think about it, I mean, I've done this. When I'm walking out of the store, if I'm looking for my vehicle in a parking lot, I would look for those same markings too. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yep, that's my car. Something like that. So if anyone's problematic in your life, maybe get rid of some distinguishing marks on your vehicle. It sucks that people have to think like that, but and then, of course, me saying it, people could argue, oh, well, now that you said it, they're going to know that. And I mean, yes, if someone knows, if they know your plate number, if they know certain things, it's inevitable, but why make it easy for them? You know what I mean? That's kind of why I'm saying that, I guess, because it is good advice, especially for women. Most of the time, dudes don't get stalked, but there are psycho bitches out there, so yes, they do, they can. And women can be just as el nutso as men. Statistically speaking, men tend to do creepier shit more often, but there are still women out there that are, they should be sitting in the fucking insane asylum or some shit, you know what I mean? But anyways, I just thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And I heard before I even came upstairs to record, I heard in my head, I knew that would get you off your ass. Having it set to like change to the shorts and the time and just everything all at once, I was like, yep, that got me off my butt because now I'm excited and I want to share it. Because Spirit wanted me to share about the fishing pole in the box, about the divot box. And I was like, oh, I'll do it later. Nah, it's not a big deal. Like, whatever, who cares? you know? They wanted me to do it now. And, well, they really got my butt a moving, just saying. they got me right out of my seat, like, yup, I'm doing it. Maybe somebody else feels that way. But yeah, and I feel like Spirit had me walk in the rain because nobody would have followed me. Nobody would have thought that I would have done that. And nobody else was going to do that because it was torrential downpour when I went out there. Like, it was, I think it was around 12:30. Well, I actually got out there around 1:30 because I got home, I think I got out there about 1:30. That's when I arrived. And then, yeah, because I got home like a little after 2:30 because I remember I was going to eat my lunch first because I don't normally eat till 2 o'clock, but I was getting a little hungry. And I kept hearing in my head, no, don't eat right now, eat later, like go for the walk first. And I didn't realize why I was feeling that way until I got back in the car, because I had literally done this before. Like, it's weird, but anyways, after I eat, usually I have to go to the bathroom, especially in the first 2 weeks of this diet. You know, when you gotta go right now. And because I didn't eat, I was fine. So I ate when I got back. I had a nice juicy steak and some lobster soaked in butter, and I could have just drank the butter. It was so good. I know this sounds horrible, but I am satisfied and full. And most people will be like, how the hell do you lose weight eating that shit? Oh, it's some good shit that works. It makes you feel great. But anyways, I don't know. Oh, it was delicious. I don't know. I'm thinking about the lobster now because that was really good. That was really good. And that was like from yesterday. I didn't get it yesterday, so I got it today. I didn't get it yesterday. I got it today. Somebody might have got something today and they didn't get it yesterday. Could have something to do with love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Yeah. I'm going to pull one card for y'all just because if you've made it this far, you guys have, you listen to me blab on about, I might pull a couple cards. You know how I roll. Yeah, if you made it this far, ooh, change of transformation. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, sudden fucking change. Because someone might take their lucky shot because you probably told a person or people to kiss off. Yeah, sudden shock. There's a spiritual upgrade here, big time, for some of you. So yeah, let's see. What is this? What is this change? This shock? This shocking endeavor? What do I want to use? That? No. That? Yeah. All right. So what is this? I don't know, I feel like I'm listening to music now, like, just enjoying the moment. That's awesome. Keep enjoying the moment. Someone might just do that, like, I'm just gonna live in the moment. Screw it. I'm gonna have fun. I'm not gonna hold myself back no more, which is awesome. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Just do it. Just get that shit done. Make that money. Go get the girl. Go get the boy. For that happy relationship. I don't know. This feels like finances, actually. Yeah, I'm seeing more money than family. So part of this shock might involve a financial increase for some of you, or a new career. It doesn't really feel like new career, but for some of you it could be. This feels more like you're going to have money in the bank, even if you don't right now. But there's the relation. You're going to have love and money. Ooh, holla. Holy fuck. The 1111 card could be a twin flame. The 4 of Wands. I do feel like there is someone in this energy who's stressed out about a relationship, whether it's a past one or a current one. It's like their financial situation. They're probably worried about money because they're either with someone or because they have to pay child support or alimony or something. So there could be a worry or a concern about their finances, like not having enough, or someone being a bitch and taking them for a ride. You know what I mean? But this feels like you want it all, you're going to get it all. Because you deserve it. You overcame whatever these burdens are. A lot of you you've overcome some type of family issue. It could have been with a father figure. I don't know, there's someone here, no matter who it is to you, that was paying attention to you, watching you struggle. So there was someone that probably could have helped you along your journey, no matter what this is about, who decided to sit back in the Barca Lounger and not do a damn thing and just pay attention as you struggled, as you pushed through difficulties. Well, whoever that person is I don't know, they're gonna be on the losing end. Yeah, because there's someone, no matter who it is, who they're just sitting back watching you struggle. It's almost like, I don't know, it's making me think of a fish on a hook. Like, fish can't get the hook out of their mouth because they don't got arms. They got little fins, you know? So they can't be like, ah. But it's like struggling, flipping around, trying to free yourself from something. Well, that little fishy was like, ha, I did it. Like, fuck you, I did it all on my own. Oh, that's probably where the kiss off energy is. Someone's gonna have to sit in the nosebleed section and watch you succeed because they weren't there when you needed them. That's what that feels like. Whoa. What you've been waiting for is coming in. That's awesome. Because you didn't give up. You didn't give up on whatever this is. So I'm just going to pull, I don't know, this is beautiful. I just have to show you guys. Like, look, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands. This is like level up. This is commitment. This is, yes, we're connected and we belong and I want to be with you. I want to celebrate with you. I want this too. Like, that's what this is. That could shock the shit out of you, them, or other people when that comes in. Exactly. Especially, oh, I'm talking as if you could read this. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Yes, they can. And what I was going to say with this is, if you are an empath and you know, do telepathic communication and people are aware of it, especially if you're a light worker, some of those fitty, it's like 50 cent. I don't know, it's making me think of money. Well, there's money right here. It's like some of those shitty thoughts aren't your own. So it's like, just let those fly through because you could just be picking up on some bastards around you, just saying. But even if they are your own, it's like, yep, I know that I thought that. We're going to let that fly and we're going to replace it with a positive thought, you know? So keep the faith. And that's probably what you've done or what you're doing. And then we have make it rain. I love it. I love it. I should take a picture. I might. Make it fucking rain. That's what Grandpa told me when I was at the cemetery over a year ago. Because I said, I need advice, Grandpa. Like, the living doesn't give good advice. They don't give advice at all. They don't even fucking talk to me. So, what do I do here? What's going like, what do I do? And that's what he told me. He said, make it rain. Ooh. This is the perfect end to this journey. The perfect end to this journey. I'm not saying the tarot, I'm done with this. No, no, no. That's just the beginning. I'm just getting started, baby. But, yeah. So, just bask in the glory of the beautifulness that is life. That's what I want to say. And enjoy those shocking moments. Because that shocker doesn't feel bad. That's the good shocker. It's not the one where you get a pinky up the stink. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, I'm a little free-flowing right now. So I'm going to go now. But I had to share this. I had to share it. This is what y'all should be doing too. Make it rain. Just like the divine is. Peace.